hasn't really developed it, but he's picked off all the easy reds, starting to get a little bit more difficult now. Great technique, always has. I remember practicing with John when he first turned professional. He used to play in Stephen Hendry's club in Stirling, and as a 16-year-old, and really to get to be world number one and world champion in 6 seasons, what an achievement that was.
Yeah, you talk about his technique, Dennis. Watch him use the cue when he plays. He really does let the cue do the work. A good backswing. Comes quite a way back. All the time there's plenty of work on the cue ball. Watch this, he'll come right back through. So there's no danger of having a lack of power.
50.
Now if he's dead straight on this red, a chance to see the stun run through shot, which is one of the nicest shots in the game. Well, he's just off straight, so he may not have to play that, but he could run it through having a slight angle. If it was straight, he'd play the stun shot. That's why he's got backup, just to have a think about it. Still played that 51. Delicate little stun shot. But this is a key shot coming up. Just looking to see if that red would go. But he may have to put a trace aside. I'd rather go into the bunch, John. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm just looking. He should avoid the cannon on the red that's at the top cushion here. If he plays that shot, I think he'll just miss that. Yeah, he might have to just put a little trace on. So he decided to split the pack instead. And how's your luck, John?
Not very good at first glance. I mean, he couldn't have played it much better. He found, well, he just caught that red. If he missed that first red, he would have split them perfectly. He split the reds, but he's finished awkward. He's unlucky there. Only a couple of pots away from securing the frame. Just shows you, that's why he was thinking of playing for the single red, because when you're playing a cannon, you're never sure what's going to happen, and he only needed a few more pots. Bit unlucky that. I'll show you it again.
Yeah, he's got a good lead of 58 points, but he's having a little look to see if he's going to play this red, the cut back. I mean, this table, the way they're set up, Dennis, is only the one red behind the black that's difficult, so he has to be very careful here. Okay, 58-point lead is nice, but it's not insurmountable the way this table's set up, so he has to be careful.
John Higgins, 58.
Very good start for the Wizard of Wishaw, but he would have liked to have won the frame with that visit. Yeah, he needs another little bit of insurance here, John Higgins. He's got to do with another red safe. I don't know if he's got a shot to nothing here to play, but the brown and green are a good target to get in behind.
Oh, it's a handy little flick. Just makes the snooker the next shot difficult here. Hampered cueing, and of course hitting down, bridging over. Make sure you don't foul the brown there, and of course makes the contact on the red that little bit more difficult.
Wow.
So much so he's hit the black.
Miss John Higgins.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of probably unwanted side when you're striking down like that. It swerved it past the red. We'll show you it again as he delivers the cue. Probably just caught it off centre, swerved it slightly away from the red, hit the black full ball, and well, golden chance for John Higgins to now secure this opening frame.
1.
Sometimes when you leave the ball in that position, John, it's better than a snooker, isn't it?
Very much so. Especially on these fine cloths, a little bit of unwanted side. You throw off so easily because there's nothing on the nap to grab hold of, so the cueing is very important. So that little flick off the green was very useful.
8. Nine. Sixteen. 17.
Yes, here's the shot John played off the red and the table, and this little flick off the green carried on and went right in front of the brown. And it is
24.
just a little nudge made the cueing awkward.
$25.
It looks like he's hitting the ball pretty well, Dennis.
Well, he hasn't made a mistake. He just was unlucky with the split on the reds when he broke down on 58, but he's as I say, in Lancashire, he's in fine fettle.
32.
Well, Mark, he hasn't had a go at a shot, really. He got that awkward safety bridging over the brown. But
Higgins,
how did that not
39.
drop? But Mark Selby stays in his seat. What a start for John Higgins. Breaks at 58 and 39. He looks in fine form. He wins the opening frame.